Okay, so it's making it really hard for the structures to pop out because of the snow on the structures. For example, you see that there? Right there. Like they're covered in snow. If you look right out, like there's just stuff going everywhere in crosses, and look at this up here. But, you know, since it's covered in snow, it's making it extremely hard to see. Then you got another one right here. So you can't really appreciate much what's going on. There's one right there. Like everything is like covered in snow, so it's hard to so I'm just, excuse the shake, I'm just gonna walk around and see if you guys can spot anything in the camera. This stick, look, this stick is like placed here. Look at that up there. See, it's like, so right here where I'm at, you have that right there, right? That's kind of all busy there. You got some right there too, but see that? There's some leans behind me, but what I want to show you is there's almost like 3 identical ones. Right there, right here up on top of me, right here up on top of me, and right, let me move this one so you can see it, and right here. There's like 3 of the same kinds of structures, all in the same. Let me go back. Look at that right there. So you see that? You have that one there. You have this right here, and then you gotta, it's just a bunch of them. Like all this is full of those kinds. Okay, let me figure out where I left my pool. I'm gonna whistle real quick. See, this is different for me because I walk into the places I frequent the most, and I have a feeling for those spots, but here I don't even know what's going on. Like, I hope the camera picks up something. Did you hear that? Alright, I'm gonna cut the camera real quick. Okay, so it's being so hard to... Look at this bend. So you got that stuff right there, and then this tree just comes, look at it, it's unreal, and then it's folded back up underneath like a twig up there, and it does this here. And I mean, pretty much everywhere you look around me, they're covered in snow, but it's just full of structures. Look at what they did to this tree. Ain't that something? And then you got that one right there. And you got stuff as far as the eye can see that way. Where's that jungle gym that you were talking about? Underground or what?
Snow is confusing me to death. Like, I know where I am exactly.
Look at this bend. Come here, Mark. If you see this, you might remember where you're at.
I'm confused.
You see that one right there? I mean, that's just as...
You know what you're missing here? One thing too, I'll point out to your camera. Is that all in here, all through here, there's X's like this on the ground, like all structures being laid out. You can see them on my video, so...
See that right there?
Yeah, not seeing that stuff is easy.
But that's an incredible bend right here. Let me just come over here and take... How do you have reception in here?
Over there.
Look at this.
Tiny X over there.
Look at this right here. What is the purpose of these structures? What is the purpose of these structures? Look at this bend. And then you got this on top of it. And then under the snow, there's just more stuff. There's like 3 bends up ahead.
Sally, say hi. That's a great shot. Hold on. Let me get a picture. Wait till you get that. That's a good picture.
And then there's like 3 bends over there, like next to each other. I want to go check out.
I don't know where the jungle gym is down here.
No way. Mark, check this out. This is like the smallest bend I've ever seen. Look at this. No, this I'm gonna fall here. Look at this thing. Mark, you gotta come see the smallest bend you've ever seen in your life.
Right here too. I got a smaller one that looks just like it right there.
Right there?
So I'm saying you're missing a lot of stuff that's buried.
Well, we're looking at it small, but there's 5 feet of snow, so that's actually bigger than...
That's actually an amazing bend. Look at what you walk through. You see this?
Yeah. Where's the other little one? I want to get it on film. Well, it's not really little, but the snow makes it be so small.
It's kind of weird. I mean, it's just a couple. It's like 2 or 1. Just see it?
Yeah.
And of course, it's 5 feet off the ground as well, or 4 feet. Well, that'd be probably almost 6 feet, 5, 6 feet off the ground at the top. You got to get like some stuff extras of these structures right here. This is.
I want to poke right in there. There's like 3 bends next to each other right in there. I don't know if anything good is gonna come out of this film, because I tell you, it's not easy to film, and walking these snowshoes in this powder, But I really hope something comes out of this. The way I feel right now doing this, I don't know, it's just unreal. That was Dan, right? I don't know. You don't think we can make it? You don't think we can make it? I can't see it. I can't see it, but I'm seeing stuff all over here. What a beautiful place. You know, pretty much, Bigfoot does not care what you do. If you walk in a place like this and you're talking to each other loud, nobody walks in here, okay? If I was a Bigfoot living out here by myself with my family and with a bunch of people, and I see some humans walking by filming and just being completely happy about looking at this right here. Mark, you got to see this, man. Huh. You know, like they can be having just as much fun as I am right now. I mean, like, who cares? You know, it's like, oh, look at these humans. They're kind of like, geez, walking around with some electromagnetic pulsating devices that are in there, and they're like, I don't know. But the point is that us being here filming this, they don't care. They really don't. They probably like it. I mean, I'm talking, you know, I'm talking because this is not my spot. This is not where I come to. But in my spot, I mean, I go in there and I know they're probably having a blast. I just heard some weird sounds. I'm going to give you guys a 360 right here. Oops, look at that. This is my pole. That's how much snow. And that's not even reaching to the bottom. Did you hear that? Mark? I just heard a wood knock. Loud wood knock. Boof. Look, I just, you know, just to give you an idea, the sound in here, it kind of stays in a way, but it also travels. I just called that Mark pretty loud. He didn't even hear me. Mark, did you hear that? That sound, that knock? Mark didn't hear it. It was like a thump. anything that can be on the ground is just can't get any details from it. What? Yeah. It's hard to what?
You haven't seen anything in here yet. The problem is we're not going to have the time to do it. Feel bad being stuck
Everything is covered in snow. There's like bends that you can't see because of the snow. Back to that little one there, which is actually big. Oh man. You can't see these structures as well, and it's all full of snow, but look at that. Got an upside down tree here. Let me show you. So, let me back up here. Sorry about the noise. Probably cut this out. So you got this bent stuff here, and then you got this upside down tree that's been placed. And that's a fresh tree too. Yeah, it's fresh.
Of course, it's through like a slingshot, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's through the V trees. See?
Look at it. Yeah, it is through the V. So that's a thick tree trunk up there, right? And there's one thin trunk up there. Did you hear that?
No.
There's like another thump. I don't know how that.
Here's the thing. I
More stuff going that way, but we got to get back. Hey, Mark. You got another burnt leaner here. Jeez. What? Dan? Look at this tree.
This axe is actually moved a little bit. Look how it's bent through there. Look at that. Tell me that happened by accident.
It's the
A beautiful X here. Look, there's another one. This is the exact same one I showed you below. 1, 2, 3.
Let's see if I can.
It means something.
Wow, look at this, man. Wow.
This place in the summer is infested. We be hearing whistles, we be hearing noises. Here's the thing, the snow is like covering up so much shit. It
Yeah.
actually dulls the structures.
Plus, if there was anything in the ground, you can't see stuff like that. You can't even tell. I mean, it's fall. I don't know. It's see the.
Don't forget your poles behind you.
Yeah. Absolutely no sound in here. It's like look at my phone. Go back and check on Dan.
This place is an infestation.
Yeehaw! We left our sleds here. We went in through here. We came down all the way down there, so Dan just picked us up. We're gonna go check out another spot.
I thought he